London High School track meet. This time we're at Delaware at Ohio Wesleyan College, and we'll be doing the Buckeye Athletic Conference Track and Field Championships. We were here last Thursday and we got some highlights which will be put on the end of this, the highlights in the prelims. So stick around. We got some pretty quick kids. The weather's not the best. We got a rainy day and it looks like it's calling for rain all day long. But just stick around and bear with us. And we are inside filming through a window, and there are some obstructions in between us. But like I say, we'll do the best we can. Sit back and enjoy it. And this is Gary McNeil and Carl King coming to you from Ohio Wesleyan College. I'll get it right here in a minute. Okay? Ready to get started here, but before we do get going, I'd like to call your attention to some things that happened Thursday when we were here. Drew Dwyer, he took first place in the field event in discus throw. All the field events were finalized Thursday night, so there won't be any field events run today. And he had a throw of 154 feet. Roger Clerk did the same thing in the long jump with a jump of 20 feet and 10 inches. And also we had Christy Johnson was second in the long jump with 15 feet 9 1/4 inches. Amanda Young was second in the high jump with 5 feet. Other first place finishers include Jennifer Gorman in the shot put, or other second place finishers. Shot put of 31 feet 9 1/4 inches. Jessica Larkins discus throw 94 feet, and 3200 relay team 10:28.3. So London leads the field after one day of the girls events with 53 points, and West Jeff is in 5th place, and Alder stands in 6th place. So there's just a quick update of what went on Thursday. And basically we're concentrating on the Madison County teams. We have some names. We don't have all the names, but we have some names. There's a couple events I don't think I have any names for them. I've been trying to get them, but maybe we'll get a close enough shot from time to time that you'll be able to tell who your runners are. And good luck to all 3 teams. Time. And we're going to try to bring to you also the East Division today too. We have 110 high hurdles starting out, and from Licking Valley we have Amber Merrill, Stephanie Heckler from Big Walnut, Tony Kuhn from Olentangy, Misty Taylor from Lakewood, and Jennifer Williams from Utica. The best time, what I'm showing here from yesterday, was 16:07 by Amber Merrill. The gun's up, and we're getting ready to have a race. Yes, sir. I don't know if you could hear the gun go off or not, but here they come. We are inside of enclosed Wednesday. You can't hear the crowd noise too well. And we got lane 5.
15.5.
Jennifer Williams did it in a 15.5. And the record for that right now is 15.7. So she just set another record.
Second call, boys, 110 meter high hurdle.
Ready for the girls West Division of the 100 meter high hurdles. And in lane 1 we have Crystal Strobel, who has a time of 15.7. She broke her own record yesterday, which was just broke again by the East Division. In lane 2, Crystal Strobel from London. In lane 2 we have Sarah Tappan from Bexley. Lane 3 we have Brooke Robinson, Washington Courthouse. Lane 4, Julia Tuggia from Jonathan Alder. And lane 5, Alicia Mohart from West Jeff. So we will probably draw your attention to lane 1, lane 5, and lane 4. Those are the Madison County teams. Yeah, they got it written down here wrong, so we'll have to see where these people are. I think Strobel's in Strobel's in lane 3. And in lane 4 we have another London girl. They don't have her listed here. Christy Johnson's in lane 4.
Strobel's
in
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 5 are London runners. Maybe they didn't have enough people here to make 2 heats. So now I'm not really sure who's out there.
Yeah, you were right. This is the finals.
And there they go. Here comes Strobel. She's stretching. And if you watch Strobel, she changes legs on every hurdle. You very seldom see that. And there's 2 London girls up front, and they're running for the finish. Strobel and Johnson. Strobel and Johnson. A time of 16 flat. And there you have that race. We're getting set now for the boys. 110 meter high hurdle. For the finals of the boys East Division in the 110 meter high hurdles. And in the East Division from Utica, we have Lee. From Big Walnut, we have Morgan. Olentangy has 2 people in there, Coon, 2 Coons, Tim Coon and Phil Coon. Big Walnut has Joel Reynolds, Naives for Utica, Pfeiffer for Licking Valley, and Kaler for Licking Valley. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 8 lanes, Carl. I didn't know we had 8 lanes out there.
8 people running.
Mm-hmm. And here they come. Who's that out front there, Carl? And by the way, you're going to see a blur as we go about middle ways in the race because there's some obstructions in front of us we can't get. And we got a time of 15:08.
Second call, girls, 100 meter day. First call, boys, 100 meter day.
And the winner is from, I believe, from Olentangy.
Yeah, lane 4.
Lane 4, Phil Coon. Okay, we are now getting ready for the Boys West Division 110 meter high hurdles, the finals. And from Jonathan Alder in lane 1 we have Garver. In lane 2, Goldberg from Bexley. Matt Stanley from Bexley in lane 3. We have Tassou from Grandview. Anthony Davis from Washington Courthouse. Kotzer from West Jeff. Hodge from London. And Smalley from Washington Courthouse. And I believe we'll be looking at probably lane 3 and 4, which is Stanley and Tassou. And the runners are in the blocks now. You're probably hearing all kind of different sounds in the background. Like I say, we're up inside a booth. And remember, you will see a dead spot as the camera passes by about middle way in the race. There's a structure in front of us, and there's no way we can get around that. They're up. And we have a race. And London's kind of falling behind in this race as we have a race for the finish with, who is that car in lane 3? And it's a race for the finish. We had a race there.
West Jeff is up there too.
Looked like we had West Jeff up in there, Grandview, and Bexley. Time of... No, I didn't get the time. It's hard from our point of view to actually see who actually won. And it's also... They're not wearing their regular, they're wearing different t-shirts and stuff, so sometimes it's hard for me to figure out who's running, what team is running. I believe Grandview was up there in the front of the pack, and somebody from Bexley. Meter dash East girls, and we have Fowles, Kruval, Bailey, Clay, Trott, McPherson, Heckler, and Swinson. And we have the gun in the air. Runners to your mark and go. Here we go. We have a race. Focus on 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, and 6, Carl.
Whoa! Okay.
Run number 5. Lane 5 is the winner there, Carl. I didn't get the time. They got the thing blocked off.
Sure did.
Number 5 is Brandy Trott from Licking Valley. Fine race, and they got the time clock blocked off for some reason. And so we couldn't get a time on that. And we're getting set up for the girls' West Division, which London, West Jefferson, and Jonathan Alder will be in. And I'll give you the runners for them. 100-meter dash finals. Angela Nunemaker from Jonathan Alder. Shauna Colley from Washington Courthouse. Crystal Strobel from London. Christy Smith from Bexley. Crystal Smith from Bexley. Christy and Crystal, both Smith girls are running that. Tonetta Browder from Washington Courthouse. Karen Roller from London. And Ashley Gloyd from Grandview. So I got a feeling we're going to be looking at lanes 4 and 5. 3, 4, and 5 with Christy Smith, Crystal Smith, and Crystal Strobel from London. According to the way the times went Thursday. So they're getting to the lines, getting set up now. Carl, if you want to, you can pick a shot up of the umbrellas and all the people down to the right there right quick. As you'll notice a blur spot when he turns it right here. That's what we're dealing with. It's really a nasty day out here, but it has to be run because we're going into the regionals and the finals for the state. So no matter what, unless there's lightning, this is going to be run. I wouldn't want to be down there. It's a cold rain and it's a dreary day. Luckily we're able to be up inside. Hope you don't miss the crowd noise too much, because we're not able to bring you too much crowd noise. And we're getting set for the girls' West Division 100-meter dash final. Some of the runners, see if we can pick up London. London's in lane 3, Crystal Strobel. Okay. So in this heat you want to be watching in Madison County people lane 1, lane 3, and lane 7. And we have a race. And like I expected, lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lane 6 is going to pull this in, Carl. I believe it was lane 6 and with a time of 12:05. Lane 6 was Tonetta Browder, Washington Courthouse. I think she went to the state last year.
100-meter dash, final call, boys.
I think she went to the state last year, so I didn't even see her in there, but I seen her run, and she can pick them up and put them down.
You look like she about froze to death.
Oh man, look at Strobel. We'll get a close up of her if you can, Carl. To just give you an idea of what these runners are going through out there. She looks like she's about ready to freeze out there. Strobel has really come on for the track team this year. She's done a heck of a job, and everybody, we're all proud of you, Chris. Okay, that's good enough. And we will take a break. Men's, boys, 100-meter dash finals, the East Division. And from Lakewood, we have Adam Jones, Olin Tangi, Davey Morrison. That's lane 1 and lane 2. Lane 3, Aaron Ernst from Big Walnut. John Roberts from Licking Valley in 4. In 5, Chris Thomas from Big Walnut. In lane 6, Matt Harding from Olentangy. Jason Shipley in lane 7 from Utica. And Lee Montgomery from lane 8. And we have a race. We got looking at lane 4. Lane 4 is cooking. He's going to pull it off. Time 11:4. Lane 4 was John Roberts from Licking Valley.
We need some coaches to go to the finish line who will help us as inspectors in the 4x200 relay. And later on in the 4x1.
And we're also getting ready for the boys West Division and in 100-meter dash finals. In lane 1 we has Migaki. I've been messed that up, I know. Washington Courthouse. DJ Jackson from London. Jeremy Grace from Grandview. Roger Clerk from London in lane 4. Joe Barker, Bexley. Pat Elias, Bexley. Anthony Davis, Washington Courthouse. And Rob Frank from Grandview in lane 8. Yesterday we had Roger Clerk tied the record, which was
third place, Aaron Morgan, Big Walnut.
Which was 11-2, held by Fred Lester last year. And we had 2 different people run 11-2 yesterday. See if I can pick them up for you. Joe Barker from Bexley ran 11-2, and Roger Clerk, they both ran 11-2. So this should be a pretty good race between Roger Clerk and Joe Barker. And they're running in lanes 4 and 5. So boys are getting loosened up now. And we'll have a race here shortly. Getting ready for West Division 100-meter dash finals. Focus on lane 3, 4, and 5. And DJ Jackson from London ran 11-7 yesterday. Runners are getting in place. Just remember there's going to be a blank spot in the middle of the race, so like I say, we have no control over that. And we have a race. And here comes Clerk. Clerk is taking the lead. He's stepping, but he's got a race there. It's going to go right down to the finish. I got a feeling Clerk's going to lose this one from the looks of things. I really think the guy from lane 5, Joe Barker, I think he got that. And I missed the time. Was it on the tape? Is it on the tape? It'll probably be on the tape. So
It was quick.
it was pretty quick. Getting ready for the 800-meter relay, 800-meter relay final. East Division in lane 2 will be Olentangy. Lane 3 will be Licking Valley. Lane 4 will be Big Walnut. Lane 5 will be Lakewood. And lane 6 will be Utica. I don't have any information on who the runners are on either division, so we'll just have to go by colors. And we have a race. I believe this race is this twice around, Carl, for each runner? Twice
They
around?
hand it off. They all run 200s.
We have a race right now. It looks like we got a girl down there struggling. That's out in about lane 5. She got there though. Now we got some speedsters coming, Carl. Like I say, I don't know these names and colors, so it's hard for me. I believe that's Lakewood out front. I think she's going to run away with. She's getting a nice little lead for him. Check this handoff. Oh, she's a little bit late on the handoff.
Whoa. Big change there.
It sure was. We'll just pick up the whole race. Girls are moving pretty good. We're going to hide them here in a minute. Got a final exchange, and here we come around the last lap for the home stretch. And we got a race. Who's that in the red, Carl, you know? I can't tell. See if I can see a name. Big Walnuts. She's making a race out of it. This is the girl up front. She's not 1, 2 in lane 2. Lane 3 is her winner.
15:35.
15:35, Olentangy. Thank you, Carl. Olentangy won. And second place, I believe, was Licking Valley.
The results of the girls 100-meter West Division. In 6th place, Karen Roller, London. 5th place, Donna Colley, Western Courthouse. 4th place, Crystal Strobel, London. 3rd place, Crystal Smith, Bexley. 2nd place, Christy Smith, Bexley. 1st place, Manetta Browder from Washington Courthouse. Time 12:05 seconds.
Okay, we just got it. Could you hear that, Carl? Okay, we picked that up. Results.
6th place, Anthony Davis, Washington Courthouse. 5th place, DJ Jackson, London. 4th place, Pat Elias, Bexley. 3rd place, Jeremy Grace, Grandview. 2nd place, Roger Clark, London. 1st place, Joe Barker, Bexley. Time of 11:05 seconds.
11:05 seconds for the 100-meter dash, and Roger Clerk from London finished second. Asian girls 800-meter relay final.
Quiet, please.
In lane 1, we have West Jeff. Lane 2, we have Grandview. Lane 3, we have Bexley. Lane 4, we have London. Lane 5, Washington Courthouse. And lane 6, Jonathan Alder. The gun is up. Runners to your mark. By the way, I'd like it once again, I don't know who's running in this race. We don't have any update of these couple of these relay races, so we'll just have to give you the team. And we have a race.
The time in the boys West Division 100 meters was 11.2 seconds for Joe Barker, a new heat record.
I believe Bexley is making a statement on this one, so she just moved right out, and it looked like she's kind of taking over here. I don't know, London's exchange was a little quick. I know this next girl running is Tamika Martin. I may have those girls.
Ooh, good race.
We got a race here. Tamika is from London right now is holding the lead. See what kind of handoff we get. Uh-oh. Good handoff. Who is that girl?
Uh-oh, man, uh-oh. This is going to be a race.
Think we got a race here, Carl?
Come on now.
I think that's Ryan, Shannon Ryan, I think. That's getting ready to make the handoff for London. And we got a little bad exchange there, and here comes Grandview, I believe it is. We got a race here.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be
Come on.
fighting all the way, I'm telling you.
Come on, get good.
London, this is going to be a race of guts here.
Come on, come on.
Oh, London, don't give up
Come
now.
on. Come
Yo, London's going to do it. London's going to do it, Carl.
on.
London pulled it off in the last 10 meters. Go ahead, girl. And I'm not sure who they are, Carl.
Is that Strobel there?
That might have been.
boys,
She pulled it off as we got a good close-up there of Tamika. These girls, I think that race has been won by London. Where are we at?
Fifth place, Davey Morrison, Olin Tangi.
No, Olin Tangi had it. I didn't even get a time. We were so interested in watching the players, we didn't get a time.
Olin Tangi. Second place,
Great run.
Thomas, Big Walnut.
That might be Strobel. It looks a little bit like her.
Licking Valley,
She put on a strong kick there.
11-14 seconds.
Good race.
How long has it been on?
I just turned it on. Getting the start of the mile. Oh, for the East Division. They're packed up right now. I won't stay too long.
And that's what's at the mile run here?
Well,
East-
it's not the mile 1600. It's 4 laps.
Okay, 1600 run,
Biology Journal and a key in the press box belonging to
East Division.
South. We also had a key in the press box, the EMP that was lost on the track. If anybody lost their car key, they claim it in the press box.
There's a long tangent out there, isn't it?
No? Yeah, Olin Tangi.
I'm gonna stop it here and we'll pick up the leads.
Yeah.
To finish the 1600 Big Walnut, first place. Time of 4:28.7.
Here are the results of the girls' West Division 800-meter relay. In sixth place, Johnson Alder. Fifth place, West Jefferson. Fourth place, Washington Courthouse. Third place, Grandview. Second place, Bexley. First place came from London, Rachel Smith, Tamika Martin, Jennifer Longhorn, and Crystal Strobel in a time of 1 minute, 52 and 2/10 seconds.
I get my breath. They come through there?
I heard it.
Okay. I just ran up them steps, I'm wore out. 1,600 boys, West Division.
The sheets within are wet. You can look at them.
Have London in lane 2, South Northern lane 1, South Northern, there's no lanes that you go so far, is there?
Yeah, they cross over.
You might make that out.
She's happy. Horace, he's been running forever, hasn't he?
Seems like it. He graduates this year.
Due to the moisture on the windows, we're not posting times. The coaches want to see the times of their runners. They're in the press box. Coaches only make them up and check the times in the press box.
Well,
Okay. Got people clear back here. I believe the first 2 runners we're looking at are from Grandview and Bexley. London has runners in 4th and 5th position right now. Jonathan Alder and London are kind of back a little ways. The runners for London are Sean Freed and Mike Artis. I believe Mike.
Check this out.
Hey, we got a race coming for the home stretch. Bexley and Grandview. Or Courthouse. Is that Courthouse? Can't tell. He give up. Bexley will win this race in a time of 14:16. 44:16. 14:16.
You could run it in that.
I doubt it.
Ours had 45.
It's hard to tell. London ended up in what, 4th and 5th?
Trying to protect this clock, it's kind of hard to see it.
I know it. They got all that stuff on there. 100-meter run, East Division. And once again, I'm short on names. We have Stephanie Altman, Megan Curran, Elisa Baker, Rachel Miller, Michelle Priest, Jackie Hovrak, Marie Miller, Crystal Parker, Jamie Hovrak, and Heather Campbell will be in this race.
On the clock. And they're working on the clock.
I promised Tamika Martin I wanted to do an interview with her. She's a senior this year, and she's had a really good 4 years in athletics and stuff. And she's also a cheerleader. But by us being so isolated back way up in this booth, it's kind of hard to get anybody up here. Carl, I counted them steps. There's 35 steps going down and up to get up here. You know I'm huffing and puffing.
You've been in a race.
Yeah, it feels like worse than that.
There's something wrong.
Here we go. We have a race, 1,600-meter run, East Division.
Here's the scoring after 8 events. Boys, East Division. Lakewood 4, Licking Valley 16, Utica 32, Big Walnut 41, Olentangy 73. Boys, West Division after 8 events. Jonathan Alder 12, West Jefferson 26.5, Washington Courthouse 31, Grandview 39, London 41.5, Bexley 66. Girls, East Division. Utica 6, Lakewood 8, Olentangy 43, Big Walnut 53, Licking Valley 56. In the girls' West Division, Jonathan Alder 3, West Jefferson 19, Grandview 30, Washington Courthouse 37, Bexley 71, and London 86.
Finish of the girls 16 under East Division.
I stuck a couple downstairs. This is cool.
We're back here with the girls West Division 1600 meter run. And runners in this division from Jonathan Alder are Laura Hammond and Jennifer Gillum. From London, we have Andrea Wilson and Shanna Ryan. And for West Jeff, we have Jesse Hill and Megan Hill. 2 Hills.
Report to the bullpen.
Everybody seems to be running pretty comfortable right now. We've got 2 Bexley runners, I believe, have taken the lead of the pack. 2 London runners are running right behind them. It's too early in the race to tell what's going to happen later on. This is almost a small-time endurance race, isn't it? A speedy endurance race.
The first lap is going to be.
Yeah, they look like they've set a pretty good pace for themselves. Both London runners are right up in there. West Jeff is in the middle of the pack. Jonathan Alder's running to the back of the pack. Got 11-8 first for one trip around.
What's 11:08?
That's what it said.
1 minute 8 seconds.
Yeah. If you say so. 11.8, that's what the clock says. Okay, I didn't see the decimal points there. 1 minute 18 seconds.
Okay, 18.
Minute 18. You can't hardly make that clock out from here. They got plastic over it. Yeah. Okay, we pick it up in the final lap. And we still have a London runner running third. I think that's 2 Grandview runners out on top. Who we got from Grandview? Sarah Wheeler and Nicole Frabat.
Come on, Wilson.
It's kind of a staggered field now. Wilson's running what, 8 meters behind?
Like you know something about meters.
Oh yeah, I'm the meter man. If you don't know, just ask me. I'll come up with something. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Will you shut the rain off?
One of the coaches asked me about to shut the rain off. I wish I could do that. Get out there where we could really enjoy this match.
Come on, Wilson, have a kick. Everybody has a kick. Come on, Wilson. Look at her, she got a kick, man.
She does have a small kick there. I'm not sure Grandview knows she's coming up on him like that.
Look at this!
Stretch it out, girl.
Uh-oh.
They know she's there now.
All right.
She's going to win this race. Go ahead, girl.
Woo! Yeah.
Wilson from London.
5-4-4-4.
5-4-4-4. What Wilson is that now? Andrea Wilson wins the 1600 meter run. 1600 meter run.
Right. The coach went out. Nance went out to congratulate.
I reckon Olin Tangi held the record in that with 5.275.
What a race.
Pulled it out there at the last. And stick around, don't go away, because we're getting ready for the 400 meter relay final. And once again, I don't have any names for that. East Division 400 meter relay final. In lane 2 we have Licking Valley. Lane 3 we have Olentangy. Lane 4 Big Walnut. Utica is in lane 5, and Lakewood is in lane 6. Once again, we don't have any names for these relay races. It's going to be interesting to see how good this comes out, Carl, by filming through a double window pane, looks like. And we have a race. And looks to me like Olentangy's getting run away with this right now.
Big Walnut's coming up.
Bad exchange from Olentangy, but it didn't make any difference because he just kicked another gear and went on with it. See where this exchange is at.
Yep.
And it's going to be Olentangy all the way. Ooh, look at this kick on this kid from Big Walnut, Carl. He can't get him. Utica's right up in there, too. 45.9. And I believe Olentangy pulled that one off. We're back with the 400-meter relay boys West Division, and lane assignments are lane 1 Alder, Jonathan Alder. Washington Courthouse will be in lane 2. Bexley will be in lane 3. London in lane 4. Grandview in lane 5. And West Jeff in lane 6. And I have some names here for London players, but I'm not really runners, but I'm not really sure if I have them right. We have Hodge, Harding, McClellan, and Hamilton. So if they're wrong, don't hold me to that, because I wrote down what a couple of the boys told me. Carl says it looks right, and he's the master at it, so we'll let it go at that. And we have the gun in place, and we're just about ready to have a race. Oh, they called them off. Somebody wasn't ready. Try it again, like Carl says. Once again, we have London in lane 4, Jonathan Alder in lane 1, West Jeff in lane 6. Those are the Madison County teams to watch for.
Is that lane 3?
I don't know. Lane 3 just kind of shot out there. Lane 3 is Bexley. Who's that there? Is that Harding? I believe that's the Harding kid for London. Let's see who gets this exchange first. Bexley's on the roll. Good exchanges. They're just stretching out and running away with it.
Grandview.
That last third runner for Bexley looked like a football player, Carl.
Yeah.
I think he did play against us in football player. Bexley's going to run away with this one. It's going to be a race for second and third. Look at here, Carl. Good race, good race. I didn't get a time on that. Good race.
Final call, girls.
He was out of lane.
First call, boys, 400.
Wait on it.
Results of the boys East Division 1600 meters. And sixth place, Justin Thomas, Olentangy. Fifth place, Josh McClellan, London, Lakewood, excuse me. Fourth place, Todd Gerwig, Big Walnut. Third place, John Hostassa, Utica. Second place, David Baker, Utica. First place, Mark Sibla, Big Walnut. Time, 4 minutes, 28 and 17 seconds.
I think we're going to pick up some finals in the West Division right now. So keep your ears tuned.
Boys, West Division, 1600 meter run. In sixth place, Ed Hasty, Grandview. Fifth place, Sean Freed, London. Fourth place, Mike Artis, London. Third place, Todd Evans, Bexley. Second place, Craig Clausen, Grandview. And first place, Bill Weeks, Bexley. Time, 4 minutes, 41 and 16 seconds.
The run. Here's the results.
Melanie Skolnick,
Sixth place.
in fifth place, Shauna Ryan, London. In fourth place, Ann Derringer, Bexley. In third place, Nicola Zella, Grandview. Second place, Sarah Wheeler, Grandview. In first place, Andrea Wilson, London. Time, 5 minutes, 44 and 4/10 seconds.
Girls East Division 400 meter relay. Lane 2, Lakewood. Lane 1, Big Walnut. Lane 4, Licking Valley. Lane 5, Olentangy. And Lane 6, Utica.
First call, boys, 400 meter dash.
Had 3 good exchanges there. I believe lane 2 has the edge right now with Lakewood. And here we come down the home stretch. Let's see who we got here.
Oh, man, they've all...
Lane 4, Licking Valley. Lane 3, Big Walnut. Look like Licking Valley's going to pull it off. Time of 54.
Minutes or seconds here?
Minutes. Minutes, man, minute. The minute man.
That's right, second.
That's almost an hour, ain't it, on that run? Why you mess with me, man? For the West Division 400 meter relay. We do know one of the girls is a Wilson. The first exchange will be a Wilson. We got in lane 1 we have West Jeff. Lane 2 Jonathan Alder. Lane 3 Bexley. Lane 4 Washington Courthouse. Lane 5 London. And lane 6 Grandview. Like I said, I don't know some of these girls. I can tell by I know them, but a lot of them I don't, and we can't even get a face on them. And they're off. They're off. Off and running. London looks like they're gaining a little ground. I think this Wilson girl is only a freshman. Oh, she's stretching, Carl.
Right. Come on now.
She has some speed in her family, though, so she ought to be a runner.
We're in the outside lane, so we gotta keep going.
Now is that Strobel taking that one there? Looks a little bit like Crystal Strobel, but I won't swear to it. And I think it might be Shanna Ryan on the end. It's going to be a race. Yeah, it's a race, and we got a foot race here, Carl. Bexley and Lawhorn. Okay. Jennifer Lawhorn. She's going to get a second. And third place was in 54 flat. Is that minutes or seconds? London picked up a second on that one in that race. And our next one will be the 400 meter dash. Wait a minute, I might be wrong. Yep.
That'd be a dash for you too.
Oh yeah, 400 meters ain't. That's a piece of cake. Shut up.
Final call, boys, 400 meter dash. Second call, girls, 400 meter dash.
Boys East 400 meter dash final. And in lane 1 we have Montgomery from Lakewood. In lane 2, Dustin Schwarzenberger from Utica. You liked that, didn't you, Carl? Lane 3, Joe Brugman from Olentangy. Lane 4, Chris Thomas from Baldwin Wallace. from Big Walnut. Lane 5, Scott O'Neill from Big Walnut. Lane 6, Derek Claprud from Utica. Lane 7, John Roberts from Licking Valley. And Lane 8, Kenzie Borden from Licking Valley. Is this a race car that you have to stay in your lane, or you can go, after you go so far you come out of it?
Stand it the whole way.
Okay.
This separates the men from the boys.
I heard that. I got separated just running up and down them steps.
So you a boy.
Worse than that. And we got a race. There's lane 5 or 6. Licking Valley kind of moved out there. It's tightening up now. I think that's Utica making a run for it. We have 2 runners from Big Walnut are kind of taking over the front place here. Lane 4, Chris Thomas from Big Walnut in a time of 52.1. Lane 4, Big Walnut. Hold that one off. Division boys 400 meter dash final. In lane 1 we have Jonathan Alder with Dallas Moyer. In lane 2 we have Dallas Holbrook from Washington Courthouse. Lane 3 Chris Beach from Bexley. Lane 4 Jeremiah, I think it is Farmwall from Jonathan Alder. In lane 5 Drew Dwyer from London. In lane 6 Adam Wood from Bexley. Lane 7 DJ Jackson from London. And lane 8 Scott Horvath from Washington Courthouse. The best times recorded yesterday was Dwyer with a 53.3 and Jer Farmwell with a 53.3 from Jonathan Alder. So if that's any indication, we're going to have a Madison County runoff here. Got Madison County runners in lane 1, lane 4. Take it again. In lane 1, lane 4, lane 5, lane 7. And DJ Jackson is running pretty smooth. We got Dwyer. Oh, we got I believe it's Bexley making a run for the Roses. And Dwyer, he's stretching out with Jonathan Alder right on his heels. Jonathan Alder in lane 4, Dwyer in lane 5. We got a race here for Dwyer and Alder. Just like we said, both of them running 53.3. Dwyer's going to stretch it out.
There you go. All right.
He's a distance runner. Keep it going in a 52.6. 52.6, 400 meter. Let's say what that is. That's a little bit off the record. Record's 49.6. Dwyer pulls off the win there. A little bit off. Yeah, we got to have some kind of fun up here, Carl. And Dwyer. Good win for Drew Dwyer. I lost track of DJ. I don't know where he ended up at.
Back in the pack.
Back in the pack, huh? West Division girls, 400 meter dash. East Division girls, 400 meter dash, right. Lisa Moore from Olentangy in lane 1. Lane 2 is also Olentangy, Surratt. Lane 3 from Licking Valley, Bar. Lane 4 from Big Walnut, Cabler. Lane 5, McQueen from Licking Valley. Stephanie Rigby in lane 6 from Big Walnut. Lakewood in lane 7 with Michelle Thompson. And Tricia Baker in lane 8. And the way it's going down here right now, looks like it's going to be team Big Walnut is running right up there in the pack. It's really hard to tell, Carl, until they hit this last turn. Seems like the track gets shorter for some of them. And we got a race between Big Walnut and lane 5, Licking Valley. Now it's not a race now. Licking Valley's going to run away with it.
Man. 1 minute. 10 seconds.
And the winner, Licking Valley.
I don't know what the time was.
I don't know what it was either.
The classics don't know.
Wanted me to relay East Division.
4th place, Licking Valley. 3rd place, Utica. 2nd place, Big Walnut. 1st place, a team of Matt Harding, Dave Morrison, Bowie Condis, and Justin Kuhn from Old Angie. Time 45 and 9/10 seconds. In the boys West Division, 400-meter relay. Okay, now this changed places because
He's bad as me, Carl. Forgot what he's going to say. See if we can get a close-up of Tamika.
in 5th place, Jonathan Alder. In 4th place, London. 3rd place, West Jefferson. 2nd place, Washington Courthouse. 1st place, team of Alan Goldberg, Pat Elias, Shane Roberts, and Brandon Sheriff from Beckley. Time 45 and 3/10 seconds.
Okay. We're getting ready now for the 400-meter dash finals. West Division. In lane 1, we have Megan Harris from Washington Courthouse. In lane 2, Maggie Neuter from Washington Courthouse. Lane 3, Tamika Martin from London. Lane 4, Christy Smith from Bexley. Lane 5,
1st place, Lakewood. 2nd place, Big Walnut. 1st place, team of Renee Bailey, Mandy Morrison, Jessica Stockdale, and Brandy Trout from Licking Valley. Time 54 seconds.
in lane 6, Rachel Wilson. Lane 7, Heidi Mitchfielder from West Jeff. And lane 8, Kelly Glasser from Grandview. Crystal Smith took a time yesterday of 61.3. And the next one tour was Mary Brennan from Bexley with a time of 62.9.
Results of the girls, West Division, 400-meter relay. 6th place, West Jefferson. 5th place, Jonathan Alder. 4th place, Grandview. 3rd place, Washington Courthouse. 2nd place, London. 1st place, team of Aaron Boyd, Sarah Tappan, Betsy Buckham, and Susan Buckham from Bexley. Time 54 seconds.
And as we make the trip down the backstretch, it looks like Carl, 2 Bexley runners are kind of holding the lead right now. This could be a race for the finish. 2 London players. For London, we got Rachel Smith. She's making a run for the Roses. I don't think she's going to have enough time. She's going to get a 3rd and a 5th for London. West Jeff's going to get a 6th. And I didn't get in time because I was standing right in front of the clock, Carl.
The 400-meter dash for girls, West Division. In 6th place, Michael Felder, West Jefferson. 5th place, Martin, London. 4th place, Neuer, Washington Courthouse. 3rd place, Smith, London. 2nd place, Smith, Bexley. First place, Mary Brennan Bexley, time 63 and 9/10 seconds.
Well, Carl, I believe we're getting ready for the 300 meter how you say that? Intermediate hurdles?
Yep.
Intermediate hurdles. And this is the East Division. In lane 1 we have Licking Valley, lane 2 Licking Valley, lane 3 Olentangy, lane 4 Big Walnut, lane 5 Olentangy, lane 6 Big Walnut, lane 7 Utica, lane 8 Utica. Guns up, runners up, and we have a good start. I don't know the colors of that one in the blue. What lane is he in? Olentangy. Here comes Coon from Olentangy. Lane 5. Big Walnut's running a close second. He might catch him, Carl. It's a race between Coon and Olentangy, from Olentangy. And it's Coon, 42.6. Olentangy.
Results of the boys West Division 400 meter dash. 6th place, Horvath, Washington Courthouse. 5th place, Holbrook, Washington Courthouse. 4th place, Beach, Bexley. 3rd place, Wood, Bexley. 2nd place, Farmwall, Jonathan Alder. 1st place, Drew Dwyer, London, time 52 and 6/10 seconds.
Drew Dwyer had a 52 and 10 seconds. That's a little off the record, Carl. Just a little.
Results of the girls East Division 400 meter dash. 6th place, Sarah, Olentangy. 5th place, Thompson, Lakewood. 4th place, Grigsby, Big Walnut. 3rd place, Barr, Licking Valley. 2nd place, Kepler, Big Walnut. 1st place, Tammy McQueen, Licking Valley. Time 60 and 8/10 seconds.
Meters, intermediate hurdles final, West Division. In lane 1 will be Justin Hodge from London. Lane 2, Eric LeBeo from Grandview. Lane 3, Anthony Davis from Washington Courthouse. Lane 4, Matt Stanley from Bexley. Lane 5, Zach Culture from West Jeff. This Culture is quite an athlete. Lane 6, we have Tissue from Grandview. Lane 7, Brian Carver from Jonathan Alder. And lane 8, Bruce Carver from Jonathan Alder. So the Madison County lanes to watch are lane 1, lane 5, 7, and 8. West Division 300 meter intermediate hurdles. West Jeff is about a step behind right now. Looks like Bexley's kind of taking over the lead according to the way they're meeting the hurdles. And here comes Bexley and West Jeff. This runner from West Jeff has already got a first place. The Rough Riders are on their way to another possible victory, Carl. He doesn't have enough. Bexley, West Jeff, and we got a runner down.
Uh-oh.
That saved Hodge from getting the last place. This Hodge, I think he's underclassman. I don't think he's a freshman, so he's got a lot of years ahead of him. He just may end up being a good one for us all over.
Final call, girls, 300-meter hurdle. First call.
Girls division, girls East division, 300-meter low hurdles final. And for lane 1, we'll have Williams from Utica. Lane 2, Kreitz from Olentangy. Lane 3, Griffith from Olentangy. Lane 4, Heckler from Big Walnut. Lane 5, Merrill from Licking Valley. Lane 6, Lakewood, her name is Purcell. Lane 7, Priest from Licking Valley. And Misty Taylor in lane 8 from Lakewood. This is the East Division. And we have a race here. Looks like Big Walnut's got the lead right now. And we have a race for home.
Whoa.
Lane 5, Amber Merrill from Licking Valley. She's going to win it. Lane 4 was Stephanie Heckler from Big Walnut, come in second. The 300-meter low hurdles, girls, West Division. And in lane 1, we'll have Sarah Culver from Jonathan Alder. Lane 2, we'll have Sarah Tappan from Bexley. In lane 3, we'll have Shanna Ireson from Grandview. In lane 4, we'll have Crystal Smith from Bexley. In lane 5, we have Jennifer Lawhorn from London. In lane 6, we have Christy Johnson from London. Lane 7, we have Farrah Pond from Washington Courthouse. And lane 8, Jessica McCoy from West Jeff. So the lanes to watch will be in Madison County, lane 1, lane 5, lane 6, and lane 8. And that being Jonathan Alder, London, and West Jeff. We hope, if we have enough room up on the end of this program, we'll bring you some highlights from the prelims on Thursday. That's a pretty long shot there, isn't it, Carl? We kind of focus on the gun, so if we can't hear it, we can at least maybe see the smoke coming up. And we have a race. This Christy Johnson, she can cook. And she's moving out pretty rapid right now. And we have a runner down. Here comes Johnson and Johnson and Lawhorn. Uh-oh, Johnson's going to have her hands full with Bexley. Yeah, it kills you when you have to slow down and make that hurdle. London's going to get a, looks like they may get a second and third place. It's going to be add up quite a few points. And the winner was Bexley. And Bexley runner was Crystal Smith. It's one of the Smith twins, and they're excellent in all sports. I saw them come to London in basketball. Probably wouldn't believe the quickness of those two girls. I think they're twins. They can flat out get down. Okay, coming up next, we will have the 800-meter run. Boys East Division. 800-meter run in the Boys East Division. We'll see if we can't bring you some names after when they get closer to the finish. It's awful quiet in here, isn't it? Can you hear those guys talking back here downstairs? That would have been the plus of being inside of there. We could have shut the door.
Ask him to see me, please. Yes. I'm me. Which one? Line 7 and 8? Yeah,
1 minute for the first lap.
1 minute, and it's 800 meters.
Wasn't bad. This is it. Check this out.
Some Baldwin Walnuts again. Big Walnut is kind of got some distance runners there. Then we got a, I'm not sure what that color is behind there.
The boys coach from Big Walnut, please check in with Jim Gray at the press box. Boys coach from Big Walnut, please check in with Jim Gray.
Big Walnut's going to run away with this race, Carl. $20.14. How do you read that?
2 minutes. Running forward with a.
Oh, you got the bag.
One of 14 seconds, maybe.
Something like that. Okay.
Second call for the girls, 100 meter run.
Now we're getting ready for the boys' West Division 800 meter run, which will put Craig Clausen from Grandview, John O'Reilly from West Jeff, Chris Justice from Morrison Courthouse, Adam Wood from Bexley, Mike Artis will be running the London colors, James Staffen, Washington Courthouse, Todd Evans from Bexley, Josh Viperman from Jonathan Alder, Brandon Halsenstein, Grandview, Jason Howell, West Jeff, Aaron Carnes, Jonathan Alder, Tyler Hamilton, London. These voices you probably hear in the background are coming from some of the officials. They're right close to us, so that's what you're hearing in the background. So the runners for Madison County to watch will be O'Reilly from West Jeff, Artis from London, Viperman from Jonathan Alder, Howell from West Jeff, Carnes from Jonathan Alder, and Hamilton from London.
With the All-N-P boys coach report to the press box. All-N-P boys coach report to the press box.
I only see one West Jeff color out there. So somebody's not there. Oh, lane 1, there's only one runner. There's no 1A. O'Reilly won't be running.
I'm going down, guys. Let's sort this out.
As we approach approach the stretch for the first lap, and we have Grandview, London, Bexley, Jonathan Alder, first 4 places.
Here are the results of the boys East Division 300-meter hurdles. In sixth place, Richard Dieva Utica. Fifth place, Rex Carr, Lincoln Valley. Fourth place, Kim Coon, Old Andrew. Third place, Aaron Morton, Big Walnut. Second place, Joel Reynolds, Big Walnut.
And it looks like Carl, two Grandview runners have taken the lead. I think it's Grandview.
Results of the girls east.
Jonathan Alter's pushing his way into third,
Sixth place, Becky Taylor.
followed by a London runner.
Fifth place, Shannon Price, Owen Pansy. Fourth place, Jennifer Purcell, Lakewood. Third place,
Grandview's going to run away with this one.
second place, Stephanie Leffler.
I don't know if he's going for a record or not. He's got a lot of kick there.
Time 47 and 9.
Jonathan Alter's going to get a third place. London probably get a fourth. Fourth and sixth. Okay.
I can't look at that until they rewind it.
Okay, we're in the
Results of the 300-meter hurdles. Boys,
200-meter dash. What is it?
That's the girls 800 East Division.
Brian Gardner,
Okay.
Jonathan Alder. Fourth place, Jason Davis.
A fella come up there talking to me and threw me off.
Grandview.
Girls 800.
First place, Matt Stanley.
Girls 800 East Division, right?
42 seconds left.
That shouldn't be allowed either. I don't think. Mm-hmm. Okay. East Division Girls 800. Right now we have, well, they switched lanes, Carl, so now it's hard to tell who it is. I think that's Grandview out front. Or is that Olin Tangi's? Olin Tangi got the deep dark blue.
That's the only way I can do it. Otherwise, we'll have to blow up the score until we go back and do it. Yeah. See, where were you standing? He says, hey, where were you guys standing? You guys standing on the finish line?
They're having some problems with a couple of the races, and one of the runners fell down, and they're trying to determine whether he fell in his lane or did he go out of his lane and then fall.
It's a replay of
Now they're wanting instant replay on this, and I'm wondering if that would be legal.
It's like baseball. You just make the decision. That's it.
You make the call. Well, this thing really changed up here now, Carl. Where's this runner from? Where's she at? She got past me before I got a chance to read it.
They're on free frame from the real one.
They might have to.
Second call, boys, 200-meter dash. First call, girls.
Okay, this race here will be the 800-meter run final. We running in this race. We have Jessica Shue, Jonathan Alder, Megan Harris, Washington Courthouse, Emily Periot, Washington Courthouse, Abby Lothar, Bexley, Andrea Wilson, London, Devon Heidi Harry from Grandview, Leah Miser from Bexley, Jessica Hill, West Jeff, Destiny Artis, Jonathan Alder, Aaron Zook, West Jeff, Aaron Nance, London, Sarah Wheeler, Grandview. Huh? Is he down on the track now? He's got a serious problem, I tell you. Fellow told us, he said he's been doing this for over 20 years up here.
Yeah.
So he's got quite a bit of experience under his belt. And evidently he wants to get it right. Did we have that on tape where he fell?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I seen him fall trying to get out.
I know you've seen him, but did you see it on tape?
Well, I was watching TV.
Okay. You had the monitor on that time. First time around, we got a pretty tight pack here. Got 3 runners out here who want to set the place. Grandview, London, and Washington Courthouse, I believe, are 3 runners who are setting the pace right now. Now we have Wilson from London. She's possible to take the lead with a Grandview runner. And Wilson wanted to put on that big kick at
100, yeah. I mean the 1600.
in the 1600 and won it.
Right. It's a little different race.
Well, I can see that. I can also see the Grandview runners starting to stretch.
Man, she's sprinting.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Woo. She better catch up there.
They got a long way to go, so it's hard to tell what can happen by the time she gets this far turn. She's still stretching her lead, Carl. Next runner just now came into the picture. She's got a 40 meters of lead there. How'd you like that? More than that now. I think the big race is going to be for 3rd place. Wilson's running a comfortable 2nd. Miss Wilson's a tall, strong-looking girl, too. She runs pretty strong. Two 3:03. And we got a race for last place, Carl. Can we pull it out?
Come on, come on, come on.
Can we get? She tried at last lunge. I don't think she made it though.
Final call, boys. 200-meter dash.
London ends up in the race with a 2nd place that time.
First call, boys. 3,200
We're getting ready for the 200-meter dash, boys East Division, and running in that will be in lane 1. Be Adam Jones from Lakewood, Phil Kuhn from Olentangy, Justin Kuhn from Olentangy, Chris Thomas from
Is the only thing you don't have the 800 then?
Big Walnut, John Roberts from Licking Valley, Stephen Richardson from Utica, Lee Montgomery from Licking Valley, and Bryant Baxteris from Utica. Baroxis. I've messed up a whole bunch of names, I tell you.
That's class. Baroxis.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
That's right. Sad.
You've got 2 coons running in this race, Phil and Justin. And it is a race. It looks like Big Walnut's going to pull another one. Big Walnut's been up in a lot of these races. Big Walnut all the way. Big Walnut. Who we got there from Big Walnut?
6'10".
Chris Thomas from Big Walnut.
23 and 6'10".
Is that minutes or?
Here is the 12 event.
Score through 12.
Boys, Lakewood 5, Lincoln Valley 20, Utica 50, Big Walnut 81, Owen Pansy 93. Boys West Division, through 12 events. Jonathan Alder 24, West Jefferson 40 and a half, Washington Courthouse 46, Grandview 54, London 62 and a half, Beckley 112.
Beckley's running away with this meet, aren't they?
Yep.
Girls, East Division, Lakewood, Utica 14, Lakewood 15, Owen Pansy 57, Big Walnut 79, Lincoln Valley 84. Girls West Division, Jonathan Alder 5, West Jefferson 20, Washington Courthouse 48, Grandview 52, Beckley 116, London 128.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Getting close, isn't it? We're getting ready for the 200-meter dash West Division boys. And in lane 1 we'll have Letner from West Jeff. Lane 2 we'll have Grace from Grandview. Lane 3 we'll have Dwyer from London. Lane 4 we have Barker from Bexley. Lane 5 we have Elias from Bexley. Lane 6 we have Clerk from London. Lane 7 we have Farmwall from Jonathan Alder. And lane 8 we have Mizaki from Washington Courthouse. So the lanes to be watching on this for Madison County area is lane 1, lane 3, lane 6, and lane 7. 1, 3, 6, and 7.
Go through some stuff getting ready for it.
Yeah. Got to stretch and kick and...
Yeah. And make everybody else wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of the strategy.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. And we have a race. Clerks looks like he's off to a good start. Dwyer's one of the top runners in this race. And here comes, I believe it's Grandview, and Grandview is making a race out of it. Grandview, London. London could get a second and third out of this. 22.8. I believe Grandview won that one. Let me see what that was.
Final call, girls, 200-meter dash. First call, boys.
Jeremy Grace,
200-meter run.
Grandview. Okay, next race we'll have will be, what we got going next here?
Girls 200.
Girls 200, okay. It's getting tired, Paul. It's been a long day. Especially when you get me up here 2 hours early and find out they don't start till 2 hours later.
Hope the vehicle starts.
Take a break, yeah.
Results of the girls West Division 800-meter run. In 6th place, Farrah, Grandview. In 5th place, Meiser, Bexley. 4th place, Derringer, Bexley. 3rd place, Hugh, Jonathan Alder. 2nd place, Wilson, London. 1st place, Devin Curl, Grandview. Time, 2 minutes, 30 and 3/10 seconds.
And we're ready for the 200-meter final, girls. And in lane 1 we have Baldwin Wallace. In lane 2 we have Lakewood, Baldwin Wallace. Why do I keep saying that?
Oh, I thought that was right.
Jeez, you know I'm out of it. Buckeye Valley, is that right? Lane 3, Buckeye Valley. That don't even sound right. Big walnut. I quit. I quit.
You're looking right at the paper.
No, I'm not. I quit. This is the East Division, so it don't matter. All these schools got the same colors. Baldwin Wallace. I'm hung up on that name for some reason today.
Oh, man.
Nobody said I was a pro at this. Any good at all. Okay, maybe I can get this one right, Carl. We got the girls West Division. Hold on.
Sixth place, Jackie Horta, Big Walnut. Fifth place, Marie Miller, Owen Pancake. Fourth place, Randy Brittle, Lakewood. Third place, Jamie Horta, Big Walnut. Second place, Jennifer Barr, Licking Valley. And first place, Brandis Jones, Owen Pancake time, 2 minutes, 26 and 4/10 seconds. Results of the boys West Division 800-meter run. Sixth place, Mike Artis, London. Fifth place, Greg Clausen, Grandview. Fourth place, Tyler Handelman, London. Third place, Aaron Carnes, Jonathan Aller. Second place, Pat Ryan, Bexley. First place, Todd Evans, Bexley, time, 2 minutes, 3 and 5/10 seconds.
200-meter dash or West Division for the girls. In lane 1 we have Heidi Mitchfielder from West Jeff, Rachel Smith from London in lane 2, Tamika Martin from London in lane 3, Christy Smith from Bexley in lane 4, Tanita Browder from Washington Courthouse in lane 5, Susan Buckham from Bexley, lane 6, Shauna Colley from Washington Courthouse in lane 7, and Jamie Gloyd from Grandview in lane 8. So the lanes to watch for this race in Madison County area are lane 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Lane 1, 2, and 3. Getting hoarse, Carl, can't talk, can't say the right words. Hung up on Baldwin Wallace, can't read. Is that a sign of being old or just out of shape?
Both.
And we have a race. I'm looking at who's that from Bexley?
Come on, now, somebody gotta beat Bexley.
Christy Smith. They're not going to beat her. Oh no, this Washington Courthouse girl's in there. She ran in the state last year.
Come on, Courthouse.
So she's going to be.
Go, Courthouse.
She ran in the state last year and she can smoke.
Woo!
London might pull out a 4th and 5th.
Yeah, we got some points.
London might pull out a 4th and 5th there. What was that, 25-8?
Yeah.
Final call, boys, 3,200-meter run.
If that's right, 25-8, she just set another record. This girl just set a record. The record was 25-9. So if she's done 25-8, we got a record in this event here. Next races are what, the 3,200-meter run?
Right.
Okay. Boys, 3,200-meter run, East Division. I'll give you the runners. Simpson, Baker, Deering, Walker, Freese, Stockdale, Hostassa, De Leon. And a couple others I'm not going to attempt to pronounce.
chance of them finishing up like that. Slim and none.
Slim and none. They're in a good pack right now, but it's going to stretch out shortly. How many trips around is that?
8.
8? Yep.
They're working on 9.
It's starting to stretch out now.
First lap goes.
I got time to run downstairs.
Results of the boys West Division 200-meter dash. 6th place, Farmwall, Jonathan Alder. 5th place, Grace Grandview. 4th place, Elias Bexley. 3rd place, Dwyer London. 2nd place, Clark London. 1st place, Joe Archer Bexley, time 22 and 8/10 seconds. Results of the girls West Division 200-meter dash. 6th place, Floyd Grandview. 5th place, Smith London. 4th place, Martin London. 3rd place, Buckland Bexley. 2nd place, Christy Smith Bexley. 1st place, Carmetta Broder, Washington Courthouse, time 25 and 8/10 seconds.
Who is that? Right here?
Yeah.
Utica.
10. Now that's minutes.
Mm-hmm. He lapped more than one.
And 11 we just finished.
Okay. West Division boys 3,200 meter run final. And in this race we'll have Yates from Jonathan Alder, Brian Yates, Jeremy Sparks from West Jeff, Jason Maiden from Washington Courthouse, Sean Mosier from Jonathan Alder, Jesse Young from Grandview, Bill Weeks from Bexley. I think Mike Artis was supposed to run. I think he scratched. Scratched like a horse race. Paul Kriskak from West Jeff, Nathan Martin, Washington Courthouse, Sean Freed, London, Kyle Davis, Bexley, Craig Clausen, Grandview. So I can't say any lanes to watch because they'll end up in wherever they want to after so long in the race.
Again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the people who have made this meet very successful. Our starter, Fred Thomas, perfect horse, Lori Barr, the referee, Jim Gray, the head finish judge, Glenn Cresack, the meet manager, Terry Nance from London, the assistant meet manager, Glenn Wilk of London, and the trainer, Doug Mosier of London. We'd like to give a special thank you to Marv Fry, the men's track coach at Ohio Western University, and his staff, who have been outstanding in accommodating us here at Ohio Western. We give them a big thank you. We'd also like to thank all the volunteers who work at the various events. Their time and effort is greatly appreciated. We again congratulate Lori Barr, Jim Gray, and Fred Thomas, who have been selected to work in the Olympics this fall in Atlanta. Special thank you to Lori Barr, who has been with us all 5 years with our BAC meet. She's now moving to Rhode Island, and we wish her all the good luck in the future. The Junior Nationals will be held here at Ohio Wesleyan on the 28th and 29th of June. There are blanks here in the press box. If you would like to be a volunteer and work at this Junior Nationals, you can go.
This is second lap.
To Jim Gray or Mark Fry, and they will be happy to.
We have a Jonathan Alder in this,
So if you'd like to work,
leading the pack here in the second lap
take one of these
so far.
and mail it in.
He still has 6 more to go, though. A lap, 3,200 meter run, and our leader right now is from Jonathan Alder. There's 2 runners, so I don't know which one it is. So Madison County can be proud of this race. They're strung out, Carl, about 50 meters behind each other. He just might end up lapping somebody if he kicks a little kick here.
He's in a hurry lap, some of them.
I think he's after his own teammate.
Yeah.
Can he do it?
Oh, man.
And 2 Jonathan Alders crossed the finish line at the same time. Only 1 is still running. Bexley got second, you say? Who's that?
And third.
Okay, I seen West Jeff, and I thought he's got another lap. Bexley ended up second and third.
Bexley, it was,
Grandview? That's Bexley.
oh, yeah, that's Bexley. It's Grandview coming
Both teams have 2 or 3 different uniforms, jersey tops, and you get them mixed up. Their colors are so close together. I'm not sure what runner that is for London.
Second chance, Dick. Play, Dick.
Everybody's going to finish. We still got a runner on the other side of the track. Sometimes it's just a major thing just to finish these races. Because you never know, in our position, you don't know whether they were just put into the race or you know, when a lot of teams, I know London had a problem with a couple players and ended up being ineligible for it today. And this is over something silly, but they don't realize how much they hurt their team when they, you know, depending on them in certain races. It makes the coach have to jockey all the runners around and come up with a different game plan, which throws your whole game plan off and can be the big difference between a win and a loss or a points difference. So I say, you young people who are in sports and school and stuff, be dedicated to the sport. Be dedicated to your books. Do everything that you're supposed to do, and things will work out better for you in the end. And that's 4 groups.
I just hit the start over.
Girls, 3,200 meter run final, West Division. East Division. I got this in the wrong place. And here comes down the home stretch for the win. I believe that is Orland Tangi. I think Utica will get a second.
12 minutes.
12:2:30.
12:55.
To the 3,200 meter run for the West Division, and running in this division will be Megan Hill from West Jeff, Sarah Wheeler from Grandview, Annie Derringer from Bexley, Shanna Ryan from London, Amanda Elias from Jonathan Alder, Nikki Fagan from Washington Courthouse, Sue Akiyama, Washington Courthouse, Aaron Cooper, Grandview, Betsy H. from Jonathan Alder, Lana Matheson from London, Jessica Hill from West Jeff, and Melanie Sholnick. I messed that up. From Bexley. Sholnick. Melanie Sholnick from Bexley. We're running short on tape here, so we'll pick up part of the first lap, and then we'll pick up the last lap. I'd say that's...
Shannon took out there. That'd be something. Post alarm, all right. That'd be serious. 123, 24.
Better hold. Race here. Here's the final of the 3,200 meter West girls. Grandview. London's got 2 runners trying to move up.
All right.
They're going to need these points to place to keep it up. And we got 2 London runners. They might get a second and third if they keep it up. Grandview's going to win it. London's going to have 2 runners go across second and third. Good places. Carl, that race was run with 6 runners right in the heap almost the whole race. And you very seldom see a race that long run that close.
2 of them just fell out.
I tell you, that's a fallout race.
They get them up.
Okay, we're running short on time, folks, so we're not going to be able to give you the boys East 4x4, but we will have the girls and the boys West in our division 4x4. West Division 1,600 meter relay, and running for London was Clerk, Jackson, Dwyer, and Hamilton. Starting off in lane 1 will be Grandview, in lane 2 Washington Courthouse, in lane 3 London, lane 4 Bexley, lane 5 Jonathan Alder, and lane 6 West Jeff. We had a great West Division girls 3,200 meter run. We had 6 girls running a real tight race the whole race, and it didn't break apart over 5 to 10 yards in a, or 5 to 10 meters, yeah. Coming down the final stretch, there's just a few meters between each girl, and we were running out of time on the tapes. We weren't able to tape the whole race, but we did get the beginning and the ending. The first guys have to go all the way around the car before anybody can move over.
Right. You got a hand off, and then they can move over.
Right now, looks like Jonathan Alder's got might have a little cushion there.
He's in the outside lane, won't be for long.
Yeah, I know it closes up once you hit that curve, but I don't know, he's holding it.
There he is. Good.
He's holding it real good.
Whoa.
Jonathan Alder, and then Grandview.
Man.
London's running in the 4th, West Jeff's running in the 5th. Here comes Bexley, turning on the heat.
Man.
DJ Jackson takes the baton from, I believe it was Tyler Hamilton. DJ's got a little kick here. I don't know how well he is when it's that far of a run. He possibly could be one of our better football players that come out of London. Depends on what he wants to do. We got Bexley. They got a pretty decent lead right now. Jonathan Alder's hanging right in there. Running third is London. That's Grandview, isn't it? Bexley, I believe. London's falling back to fourth. And who we have here, I'm not sure who that is. It's not the names they gave me. Stretched out a little ways there. Bexley slowly running away with it. At this point in the match, the London girls have a really good chance of coming out victorious as TJ Dwyer from London goes out. TJ, his son, Drew Dwyer, comes out, and he's set up to
Here are the results of the boys East Division 3200 meter run. In sixth place, Davion Olsen.
and Dwyer's got a lot to make up. He's a strong runner, though. Like I said before, he's already got his college picked out and going on a full scholarship.
First place, David Baker, Utica.
I'll tell you what, Jonathan Alder's doing really good in this race. Of course, we've seen some speedsters in the football games from Jonathan Alder, so we know they've got some people there can pick them up and put them down. But Bexley's going to hold on for the win. Bexley, Jonathan Alder, Grandview, and London.
Boys West Division 3200 meter run in sixth place, Free, London. Fifth place, Wood, Grandview. Fourth place, Weeks, Bexley. Third place, Davis, Bexley. Second place, Young, Grandview. And first place, Brian Yates, Jonathan Alder. Time 10 minutes and 20 seconds.
How's the time look, Carl?
53.
Race of the day be the girls West Division 1600 meter relay. Lane 1 is West Jeff, lane 2 is Grandview, lane 3 Bexley, lane 4 London, lane 5 Washington Courthouse, and lane 6 Jonathan Alder. I don't have any names for the London runners. I do recognize, is that Christy Johnson? Will be running second. I do recognize her. Maybe we see some faces here. We might be able to pick them up, but we just don't have any names for you right now. I think the London girls need to place in this pretty good to, I'm thinking, to win this meet. I'm thinking they're right up in a close area, chance to win this meet. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will be able to see it pretty well. Hopefully, I have a couple minutes at the end of the tape here that I can insert some of the events that happened Thursday in the prelims. London's right up in there, running second. Good handoff. And Christy is on her way. And she can motor. Looks like she's got her hands full with, I believe that's a Bexley runner, and that's who I think we're in contention for the win, see who wins the meet. Lost the runners there for a second, didn't we?
Yep. Come on, Johnson. Come on now.
Johnson looked like she wants to go, but I don't know if Brandy or Bexley's going to let him do it. Johnson's got a long stride, Carl. Uh-oh. London's still holding the second place. Who we got back here? Carl, it looks like Bexley's going to kind of run away with this race. Got a lot of room to make up there. And London is still running a distant second. Bexley in first. Washington Courthouse in third. Huh?
This Martin.
Sure was. Tamika Martin took the last leg for London. We thought she wasn't in the race because she was holding the starting blocks for the first runner. She's got too much to make up, though. But we can very well get a second place out of this. It's still Granby or Bexley, and they're just slowly walking away with it. Carl, it's almost fairly even distance between the first three runners. It's funny how you can get that much distance between the teams like that. Here comes Bexley for the win. Tamika Martin. And there's Tamika come in your picture, and she crossed at a 42.4236. And once again, that's another event that Carl King and myself, Gary McNeil, is able to bring to you. We hope you enjoy it. This could be the last one until we start football season, since school's about ready to close up. So we'll stick around here for a few minutes and see if we can get the winner of this event. In the meantime, Carl, I want to thank you folks for supporting us all year. Thank you for everything you've done. Special thanks to Donato's Pizza for purchasing some other equipment for us. Just out of the goodness of their heart, they come out and said, here, you need this. Here, take it and get whatever you need. So we really want to thank Donato's Pizza for that. And we'll be back with you. We're going to try to hang around here for a few minutes and maybe get their finals, see how long it takes. In the meantime, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Hang around, there may be some highlights. I may have a few minutes on the end of this. I can put some highlights on from Thursday night. So once again, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Jump, as we have Roger Clerk from London, number 808, going for another attempt. This Clerk he's got some wheels, and I'm pretty sure wheels has a lot to do with how far you can get off, as long as you hit the board right. Looked like a pretty good jump from here, Carl. They're measuring. I thought he fouled there for a second. Drew Dwyer. He's from London also. As you all know, Drew was a superstar in football this year. Already has his college picked out. He's gone to. And here we go. Looked like a good one. Oh, he sent that one sailing.
Oh my.
That's about 150, 155. I think the farthest marker is 160. Let me see. I can see. I got my glasses here.
Good.
That's about 158 feet. The gun you heard in the background is the 3,200 meter relay. Those are the three ones we were kind of watching for in Madison County area for this cable cast. I see Strobel's down, and somebody got a false start. How many false starts would he get now? One? None? Would be Grandview, Shanna Iverson. Just notice London has a stand-up. They don't start. Yeah, she's down. And we got a good start here, and here we come. Here comes Strobel. She is smoking. I told you that girl was smooth. She'll run away with him. Watch this. Get her close up on her, Carl. Watch her clear that last hurdle. She get a time of 15.7.
Results of the 3200
And here comes
girls West Division in 6th place.
If that's right, Carl, that is another record.
4th place Washington Courthouse. 3rd place Beckley. 2nd place London. 1st place Grandview. Time of 10 minutes 19 and 3/10 seconds.
And Crystal, I want to ask you before I say anything about the track meet. How was your week?
Bad last night.
Really? What happened?
My house flooded.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I heard you lost everything.
Just about.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you stayed high on it, and you made up for it today. How about that new record you just set?
I feel good about it.
Feel good? Yeah, it looked like you were really smooth going across there. Can we look forward to seeing you in the state?
I hope so.
You hope so.
Hope so.
Anything you want to tell your teammates?
I love them.
All right, thanks a lot. Crystal Strobel, who just, what was that, 15 what?
7.
15.7, just set a new meet record up here. Thanks, Crystal, and keep going.
Thanks.
All right, bye, hon.
Bye.